Good morning. Okay, so I got a lot done yesterday. This one right here is I still got it asleep. Time to wake it up for the day. I'm gonna have to be working on this one. So this was what Rafflesmon, and I still have a lot of work to do if I'm gonna get Lord Nightmon on this one. So this is one of the ones I'm gonna try to work on today. The first 12 hours or so on the timer has gone by of letting it sleep. Something else I went ahead and started doing is during the weekend, I went ahead and got, what is this, Gomamon? Yeah, I think this is Gomamon. I got Gomamon ready to go so that whenever I finish with Nightmon, or you know what, I might actually start these today because all I have left is Nightmon, and that's going to be something where I just have to sit down and try to finish it. So I might actually work with Lugamon and Gomamon today because another thing happened. So I did get, what is this, metal, isn't this, yeah, I can't remember the name of this one now. But unfortunately, there's nothing else I can do with this one because, I mean, there is, but I'm just going to have to put it in cold storage for right now because there's nothing else I can actually do with it because I don't have another monster that's this far along. So let's see here. So eventually, this one can actually become Omegamon Alter S, but I have to evolve it with Cress Garuramon, and I don't have Crest Garuramon right now. This is Blitz Greymon. Okay, I was wrong. So I have Blitz Greymon, but he's going to have to go into storage. Do they even have a storage? I can't read any of this. Yep. Okay. So he's in storage. I still haven't figured out what some of the Japanese is. It's so weird because this is a Japanese exclusive, but it's in English, 100% in English. This is a Japanese exclusive and it's 100% in Japanese. So kind of weird. Oh, there's my alarm to wake up. I mean, it is what it is. I've always appreciated the fact that like Japanese kind of blends English into some of their stuff, like their titles and whatnot. I think that's kind of cool. How at least English used to be like a universal language or world language or whatever. Not so much anymore, but it just always looked cool too. So I always liked how they kind of blend stuff. Like I feel like some stuff's in English, some stuff's in Japanese, and it's just kind of neat. So I'm going to work on these. I don't remember what forms we're going for, but I'll have to look them up again. But I'm going to try to get new forms that I've never gotten on these. This one right here, I'm going to try to work on, but I'm probably going to put you to sleep for now because, or is there a storage for this one? I don't think this one has storage. Nope, there's no storage. So at least I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think there's storage on this. So I'm going to have to put this one back to sleep. Or I guess it doesn't matter. I can keep it awake. I'm going to be working on the other two anyways. So let's go ahead and get these guys back out. So I guess I'll be working on these three today. And this one is going to be set aside. Now, I got that squared away. Here's what else I did yesterday. I worked on this, and I actually got pretty far. I did area clear 125. I don't know what that means. See, it's claiming I got a lot of steps though. But let me see if I can figure out how to. So I did manage to get like I don't know what any of this means. Wait, can I actually change? This whole time I could change. I guess so. I did not even know I could change. I got to learn more about this. But I got it pretty far into this yesterday. Yeah, okay, neat. I did not know that. But there's a lot of stuff I don't really know about this one yet, but I played around with it some yesterday, and I actually managed to get get pretty far with my map. See if I can show you. Yeah, so see, I'm in the third area now. So I did 5 there, I think, 5 there, and now I'm at Gear Savannah. This one was called, what was this one called? Just Lake. And this is the tropical jungle. But anyway, so this one right here, I'm not going to play with today. I guess it can just kind of sit. It doesn't really necessarily need to be messed with. It'll just kind of sit. Maybe I should turn it off. I'm not sure. I charged it yesterday. Hopefully it'll just time out. Maybe I should turn it off. I don't know how to turn it back on though. Yeah. Okay. So I'll probably mess around with that again next weekend. I'll probably work on that just basically on the weekends and try to get a better understanding of what I'm doing with that one. I like those a lot though because they remind me a lot of this game, which is another one I'm going to start working on the weekends. I want to spend a lot of time working on this one on the weekends, really figure out everything. This was a really good game, but it's one of those games where you really can't play it at work too easily. So it's pretty cool artwork on the back. Look at that. Never saw that before. But I love this one because I mean there is no virtual pet that I know of that has as much detail as this one. As far as it's literally like a video game. It has its own world. Like it has like this one. Where'd it go? This one right here has a world, but you don't really. You just pick locations. You don't actually see yourself move around on like an open world. This one, this game, you actually see yourself move around on a map in an open world. You know, it's not like you just pick an area and then you walk around. No, like you literally are in a video game. You are in a world and you are moving around in that world and you are evolving based off of where you're at and how long you spend that in time in that area. It's actually a lot more like actual evolution, uh, I guess, kind of. If you looked at it as like, you know, spending enough time in an area causes evolutionary pressures over multiple generations. Well, it's not like that, but just by it's more like I guess mutation or something. Like you spend time in the desert, you become a desert slime. Spend time in the mountains, you become like a metal slime. You know, uh, depending on like if you're in the water, you become a water slime or a tentacle slime, and it's just very interesting how all of that works. I really like it a lot. It's probably my favorite. It's called Aru Kundesu, I think, and it's probably my favorite one out of all the pets I got. But it's also one of the ones where you kind of have to be like actually kind of messing with it because you know you can't just this one what's nice about this too is say like an event happens, it'll just sit there on the event screen until you eventually mess with it. So this is very optimized for an adult. This is and it even allows me to like I think increase my steps by 5. So I'm just playing it to play it. I'm not actually a kid trying to like run around with this, which would be awesome if I had time to do that, but you know, I don't. So it allows me to have the nostalgia, have the fun, play the game, and still be an adult. So kudos for making that. I like that a lot, but I wish that they made these more like these. I wish these had full um, I mean, I don't mind the sprites being like sprites like this, but I wish that there was more going on. I wish that it was more like how this is, how this one has like a championship thing with stages and a world and more stuff going on. Well, this times two in this. Keep the sprites like this, but give me more stuff to do. Not like crazy amount like some of the new Tamagotchi. Uh, I guess the new Tamagotchis aren't too bad. So I'm hoping that I guess it's almost kind of like that. Like this is almost that level. I actually kind of need to retry some of the new Tamagotchis again. It's been a while. They're actually pretty cool. Uh, I don't dislike them. I should have. I had one for a while, and I really should probably pick up some new Tamagotchis. If anybody has any suggestions on Tamagotchis, let me know because I don't have really any except for the original, and that's about it. So and some of the little, what are they called, nanos or something? I have some of the nanos. So anyway, these three today. Turn that off. This is in the cooler. Oh, so what I'll probably do next weekend is I'll probably get these two going and ready to do for the following week. So on the weekends, I'm going to try to get them set up to like stage 2 or stage 3 for the following week so I can work on those. And then sometimes if I have one like this where it's like 48 hours, I'll try to work on it as well. So anyway, spent more time than I wanted to on here already. I'm getting off. Talk to you later.